What's going on, everybody? I am Delusions, and today we have a new event that just released here called the Spring Festival event. So now this event is going to last for right around 5 days or so, starting with today, and I want to say it's going to play out just like some of the previous ones that we've had. So as you can see, of course, you got your daily first purchase, which is going to give you a little bit of the event currency, as well as a few other little items. Then we've got the planning event. So with this, it's going to function similar to the oh, I want to say the Christmas event, where we pretty much had to collect all the candy canes and save them up and then cash them in on items and stuff that we wanted. Um, and then as we continue down, we've got the planning rewards. So this is going to be just like another little battle pass that we can use alongside the angel pass. And I believe we had the same thing in the Christmas event as well. Um, will definitely give you opportunity to pick up a cosmetic set for your character, as well as get you a little bit of XP buffs. I think from what I've seen, there's a 15% right close to the start, so that definitely helps as we're trying to grind out some of these levels. The do wheel, so as you start progressing through this, as you are spending, or if you have the ability to, you're going to start collecting these little emerald raindrops, and this is going to allow you to spin the wheel. Again, just like the Christmas event, it's going to give you the chance to either get um, some little bit of a higher rarity items, some basic items, as well as chance to get the Eternal Weapon costume, which I have to say that this set that came along with this event is actually really nice looking, and we can take a look at it as we progress through this. Then, of course, just like the other ones, there is diamond deals, so they have different packages in there, starting from $1 to $5, and then it just kind of stair steps up to $50. Um, and then it says during the event, players can use King's Orchids to in the exchange shop to exchange for various items. Again, that's what we were talking about. But they've also brought back the event ball. So I want to say this was a few big events back where we had three different bosses that we could choose to fight. This is going to be no different. You're going to be able to jump in. You're going to be able to tackle one of two bosses. And I want to say that you can do it 2 times a day. Yeah, 12:15 and 2200. And then, of course, there is special packages, which is again going to be your first daily top off, um, as well as the packages mentioned above here with the diamond deals. Well, actually, the diamond deals are the ones that you can top up several amounts. So this special package is going to be the 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, whatever. Um, so again, this event's not going to be anything special. So we're going to go ahead and hop on in here, and we're going to take a look at what this has to offer. So let's go through and get rid of some of this stuff out of the way. I've already actually played through some of it. So what we're going to do is this is the special packages. I've already claimed the first one, so the next one's going to be $5. Then it'll gradually increase in price all the way up to 50. And then I think at 50 you have a chance to pick up 2 or 3 of them to keep that streak going. But as far as the spring event that we've got, first daily purchase is going to land you 100 of these king orchids. It's going to give you 1 chance at the spin wheel. with the Emerald Raindrop, and it's going to give you some Jewel of Souls, which is always nice. Then you also get the spring gift box, which again, this is no different. It's going to give you, just a random chance of obtaining one of these items. Chances are you're going to stay right around this blue area, or possibly the green area. Getting anything purple and red is, I mean, you really have to be holding the right cards to get that. So, spring planting event, again, this is just a way for you to gain some of these currencies here, these green blossoms. This is what's going to fuel um, your spring pass. Um, and then as far as what you're able to obtain free to play, you're going to see, let's see, I don't think that they have anything that I've already completed down here. Okay. So every day you can earn some of these currencies through completing all of your bounties for the day. You can get 2 purple pickaxes a day. And then as we come up here to the top, completing 1 Lupercal plunder a day is going to net you some, as well as your blood castle and your ancient bosses. Now, as far as daily stuff goes, I don't think that they have too much stuff that you can obtain um, through just a free to play route on a daily basis. Um, I'm trying to go through, I'm looking at this for the first time as well. I do have some of it completed, but I did not pay attention to it because I wanted to do a video on it. Um, but yeah, it seems like all of these events, are, of course, are always going to be kind of catered around more of the paid players. But just like the Christmas event, you will have the opportunity to go through and acquire a good amount of points that you could then use to turn around and unlock some things. So this is the new pass, the spring pass, um, which they are calling the Spring Planning Handbook. Again, they've got some pretty good items in here. Of course, free to play is going to be looking at a lot of some of these cast iron upgrades. There's again some of those emerald drops so that you could get some wheel spins. 500 of the king orchids. And then as we progress through, looks like it caps out just like the last one at 8,500. But this set here, the Eternal set, I really like the design of this one. And again, we'll take a look at this shortly. Um, but then we hop down here to the Dew Wheel of Fortune. This is where you're going to be able to spin your Emerald Dewdrops. Again, there are a couple chase items in here, and if you don't hit them, then it's not the end of the world, but um, you want to try to at least um, get your spins in because all of these little different cast iron upgrades through here are really helpful, as well as some of these intermediate criticality stones. Um, Jewel of Life, again, this is usually only obtainable through events or the diamond shop, so if you don't want to spend diamonds, highly recommend everybody have at least one on each of their gear pieces just to get that set bonus kind of going. Get you a little bit of extra stats there. Um, and then as we go through on our diamond shop here, looks like just more of the same. $100, $50, $30, 15, and then you're just pretty much just gaining the same amount of items there. And again, coming into the exchange shop, nothing has really changed. The core set stones still way overpriced. And it's like I kind of anticipated somewhere between $500 to $1,000 to go and pick this up. Necklace gift box. Last event was very worth getting. 5,500 still seems like a lot to me. Um, but again, this could give you that that red necklace that you were wanting. Could set you up early for your next set. Um, and then this one here, if you are trying to awaken some of your flags, personally, I like to recommend these, just because you can't get these anywhere outside of events. 3,000, yeah, it's kind of steep, but as a free-to-play player, you should be able to pick that up no problem. Um, and then again, coming down here, you're able to kind of pick up the Eternal Weapon set as a whole for 4,000. The Pegasus mount, definitely one that I would at least think about if you're able to, if you know that you're going to be able to hit that 5,000 King Orchids mark. I do believe that this one would be really nice to put in your kit, and it offers some really nice benefits. So if attacked by another player, 40% chance to receive feather clouds, and pretty much it's just free damage reduction. And if you already have it, picking up another one is only going to strengthen that. So yeah, again, think about it if that's something that you would like to do. Advanced barrier crystals. These are again way beyond our means. I think that I've only been able to unlock my barrier one time, and just the grind to get all of these things is just way longer than what it really should be. Other than that, I mean, it's very lackluster. You could get some of your Eagle stuff down here at the bottom, which may not be too bad to pick up. I do think that the prices of these are a bit up there though. So again, I think that you could probably prioritize that somewhere else. Getting these check patterns for your flags, I think that would be a good investment as well. But yeah, overall, I'm just not super impressed with this event. Um, but who knows? It could make some big gains for somebody. And then we'll hop down here to the event boss. Again, this is going to be similar to what we've done in the past. So you have the Death King and the Snow Ice Queen. You'll be able to fight these twice a day, usually sometime around lunchtime and sometime around right after, I'm going to say, right after Guild Boss, probably about an hour after Guild Boss or so. You'd be able to fight these in the evening. And you can do these daily, and it gives you a chance to get a Flame of Condor, a Feather of Condor, Crystal of Chaos, and then some of these intermediate uh, crystals here for your barrier for those that have already gotten that. Now this is one thing that I did think that was pretty cool. So getting master equipment is one of those things that you're constantly going to be grinding for. So this is the one thing that I did think that they did right by throwing in these master crates. So we get all of the other crates through Chrysos and stuff like that, but never a master one. So this is really nice. It's going to help those players to be able to get closer to completing their set and fill in those blanks where they couldn't get the pieces to drop in ancient bosses. Um, but yeah, that pretty much sums up that. I don't really have a whole lot more to say about it. It's just a generic event like we've always had. But as far as the costume goes, let me show you what the weapon set looks like. Because again, I do like it. I think that it's pretty cool, and it's going to differ between every class. But you know, as you can see, it's kind of got that black on white, little bit of red and orange in there. Um, but the armor itself was really cool. Kind of just gives like a very simplistic, design. It's not super bulky, um, and just kind of goes with a little bit of everything. So all of the weapons and stuff that you acquire. your flags. You can easily mix and match and kind of get creative with that. Um, but other than that, we have not a whole lot going on outside of this event. Um, so if you see anything that I've missed, if you feel I should have touched on something a little bit more, please leave me a message down in the comments, and I'll try to address that in a future video. But with that, I am Delusions. Thank you all for watching, and have a great day.